Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about how to plan your week as an entrepreneur, and I'm going to tell you something right now. The smallest things that you do as a business owner leads to the biggest win into your business. So I'm going to show you exactly why and how you're going to do this. So number one, you want to write this list down right here. Business, finance, health, spiritual, and family. The reason why is because all the things that we're going to talk about here, you're going to be able to categorize them into these subjects. That way you kind of know where everything kind of goes to, and you're not having to worry about all these things right here and making sure you get everything done for yourself, your business, your family, all of that. So after you get that done, we're going to look at follow-up. We look at in the last 90 days in your business or your personal life and actually think, who deserves a call from me? Who did I say I was going to call, but for some reason it slipped my mind? This is the time to call them. Make sure you write a note. Make sure I either call them that night if it's still a good time, or make a note to call them this week, right? Make sure you do this. This is very important. Third step, KPIs. KPIs just mean key performance indicators. What that just means is, depending on your business, every business is going to be different. I'm going to use the example of real estate, right? In my world, especially as a prospect or somebody that's going to be going out getting new business, especially over the phone, I always, if you're a beginner, let's say, your prospecting goal should be $100 every single working day. So if I make 500 dials that week, I had a good week. And then you can rate it 1 to 10. How many dials have I done? Rate it 1 to 10. You want to go a step above that? How many conversations have I done? Have I had 20 to 30 conversations with people? Now you're not focusing on making 100 dials. Doesn't matter if you make 20 to 30 dials or 50 or 300 to get to those 20 to 30. Now you're focusing on something else. You want to go a step above that. How many appointments am I going on every single week? And then a step above that, how many contracts am I writing? Step above that, how many homes have I sold? How many deals have I closed? How many deals have I made this past week? So it's levels to things. Depending on your situation, you're going to base your criteria on that. And this is how you're going to keep score and keep track of your things that you're doing. Obviously, if you're in a different business, it might be a little bit different. But I hope this example kind of makes sense. That way you know where you should be focusing on. And especially if you're a beginner, you're going to be focusing on something else. Then if you're more advanced, then you're going to be focusing on more of the production base that's going to actually get you more cash flow. So number 4, plan a team meeting. If you don't have a team, if you're not a team leader, if you're not running a business with multiple people, have a meeting with yourself. This is just going to be a meeting with the core people that are going to help you move the needle forward this week and make sure that everybody is doing exactly what they need to do, right? Number 5, have a meeting with your family and your loved ones. This is very important if you have kids, if you're a parent. Make sure you know exactly when the kids' games are, if they have a football game, a soccer game, basketball game. Make sure you have that planned into your week. Know what time it is. That way you're not going on an appointment and bang, it pops up and you didn't know, and oh wait, I can't go to my kid's game now because I'm at this appointment. I'm trying to make sure this deal closes, and then I also have to worry about I'm going to miss my kid's game. So make sure you plan out that. Study your market and your numbers. I think every single week you need to be studying your market, your specific marketplace. It doesn't matter if it's real estate, life insurance, or insurance in general. If you're doing let's say you run a frozen yogurt shop, what's going on in that marketplace? It doesn't matter. Study those numbers, study the marketplace. That way you don't have anything that pops up that might be a surprise, and you kind of let your people know exactly what's going on in the marketplace for that week. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to predict everything, but at least you're a little bit more well-versed in those subjects. Finally, this is a little bonus, but prepare the night before. All this that we talked about here, you want to prepare it on Sunday night, because most entrepreneurs, they don't even think about doing this Sunday night. They usually start planning Monday morning. If you do this Sunday night, you're going to be steps ahead of it, about everybody else. You're going to outwork your competition easily just by doing this Sunday night. Now, when we talk about preparing for the night before, I want you to think about these things. Preparing your clothes the night before, that way you don't have to wake up in the morning and think about what I'm going to wear. Am I going to be meeting with an important investor or an important person that's going to be needing me to be a little more professional? I know most people would rather just t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers, and that's okay. But depending who you're meeting, you have to plan that out and make sure you're presentable. Now, plan events, plan for gifts for people, plan on any other important meetings or less important meetings that you might have to attend. Events and gifts, plan on events if you're throwing a client event that week, if you're throwing something for somebody, plan on those things, birthday parties, whatever. And then gifts, if there's any closing gifts that you have to have, if there's any gifts for anybody else, birthday gift that you might have to plan for, make sure you plan that on your notes mentally or write them down. And then who do you need to meet this week, and then who needs future follow-up. So we talked about follow-up. Who do I need to follow up that I forgot to 90 days before? Who needs to follow up for me here in the future? Maybe I just met a new potential client and I just need to follow up because I did a little bit of work for them, and now I just need to let them know exactly what I've done and show them some numbers. And then here's another last thing. Have some gratitude, focus on your gratitude, and do something good for others daily. I believe, honestly, everybody should do this, especially as entrepreneurs, just because the matter of fact is, I think everybody has the opportunity to do this, you know what I'm saying? Gratitude, this is going to be able to get a lot of stress out of your life, a lot of fear, a lot of anger out of your life. If you're grateful, you're not going to be able to be fearful and angry. Those two emotions don't collide and mix well together, so you're either going to be one or the other. And then do something great for others. Do something that's going to give back. Do something that's going to be a good deed for somebody. You never know exactly what's going on in somebody's life. It's a very great feeling to actually give back, not expect anything in return, and actually see somebody. Maybe you don't know what's going on. Maybe something happened in the past or just this past week, but you did something for them, and now 10x their day, made them feel better. You never know what that butterfly effect is going to happen. So I hope you guys get some value out of this video, and see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.